everyone, Running Rabbits here, and today I'm going to be doing a review on the Spectrum Noir sparkle pens. I have the Falling Leaves set, as well as the Vintage Home. These pens typically retail for around $15, however I got mine on a mega clearance for $3 at Michael's. To use the pens, you first take them out of the packaging, unscrew this top part, take off the green ring, and screw the top part back on, like so. After screwing the top part back on, you should just be able to take off the cap, and then you can see the single nib that it has. It kind of reminds me of an aqua brush, or an Aquash brush. It has these bristles, and the ink flows through this compartment and out through the brush. Much like a paintbrush, you have to squeeze this and you can start to see the ink to flow. Don't want to do too much, and then you can start kind of painting with these. It's kind of like watercolor, but not quite, and it's very sparkly. Here's a closer up shot of all of those sparkles. My biggest concern was that these pens weren't going to be very sparkly, but as you can see, they got a really nice amount of sparkles in there. Alright, so now that we more or less know how to use the pens and how sparkly they are and everything, I'm going to work on this unicorn drawing. Alright, so working with these pens or markers, whatever you want to call them, was kind of a strange experience. So I decided to, overall I liked them, just so you guys know. But I ended up deciding to make some more swatches on that little piece of paper, and with just one little squeeze of the pen, so much ink spilled onto that paper, and it just felt like such a huge waste. So also they were like, there's so much ink that the splotchy that I made was like almost black. Like I couldn't even tell what color I was using. So I decided, instead of wasting all of that ink, and also I didn't want to risk putting too much of the product onto my drawing, I decided to use a mixture of my Aquash brush as well as just some regular paint brushes to transfer the ink from my mixed media paper onto my drawing, kind of like watercolors and a palette. So that's how I did this entire process, basically just like watercolored paints. And I'm sorry if you're seeing my technique and you're cringing so hard. I don't really paint very often, and I did not expect these pens to be like a paint, so I had kind of no idea what I was doing, and I was just trying to get a somewhat decent result. So these sets come in sets of 3 for about $15 each, which makes each marker about $5. I don't know if I would actually pay $5 for a single marker or pen. I would range them around in the $3.50 zone. They are really nice. They have a nice amount of ink. They are extremely sparkly. So if you have been looking at these pens, but you were kind of worried about the amount of sparkles in it, you don't have to worry about that. They're all extremely sparkly, except for the blue pen that I got in one of these sets. It had almost no sparkles whatsoever, and that's the one that I used on the unicorn horn. In the end, I decided to use my sparkly jelly roll pen, just to add some sparkle to the horn, because it looked kind of weird not being sparkly, whereas like everything else had sparkles, you know? So that's kind of disappointing, because blue is my favorite color, and so, you know, if I'm getting a blue sparkle pen, I want there to be a lot of sparkles in it, right? So I guess my blue was kind of a dud. The pens themselves feel kind of cheap and it's very, very easy to put way too much ink onto your paper, and it almost feels like a waste. So yeah, that's why I would range them around more of the $3.50 mark per marker or pen. I keep calling them markers, but they're not really markers. They're like brush ink pen things. So if you can find a good deal for a set of these, like, you know, use a coupon or you find them on clearance on a website or something, I definitely recommend it. And it's like you can see, I am just doing my little signature. So those are my overall thoughts of these pens. I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Overall, I give them 2 thumbs up. And yeah, leave a comment, like, and to subscribe if you enjoyed. Have a great day, guys. Bye!